Hi there everyone, it's Gloria Kremer from Oakville, Canada, and today we are going to make this card here using the Birds and Branches bundle. So this was part of my kit for April. If you don't have the stamp set, that's okay. In the kit I also included a different cutout bird so that you can sponge some color on it. So let's get started. This sample, you'll see the gold leafing on the inside. This is sort of like an afterthought, so it's not part of my original design, but I did gold leafing using the tear tape. And I use tear tape quite a bit. So if that is something that you like using, get it now because it's going to be retiring and no longer available from Stampin' Up after May the 4th. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to put this right here on the side, and we're gonna put our background on. So for the base of this card, I used the dies that comes with the Birds and Branches bundle, and it creates this really nice border and a really nice window for your card. And it's also perfect for shaker cards. So you know I'm gonna eventually have a shaker card that's gonna use that window, because I love shaker cards. Okay, so we have the inside there. I'm going to use my bone folder, and I'm just going to, so that lays a little flatter. Okay, so we have our bird nest, and with the kit I've embossed it. If you have the stamp set, you can also stamp the nest on. So I'm going to just show you what that looks like stamped. And I'm using soft suede, and this is crumb cake. So the ink is going to be a little darker than my cardstock. So we're going to ink this up. And what I like to do sometimes is just come from the top here and lay it down. And there's our nest. So let's move this sort of the way. And while I have my ink out, I'm also going to stamp my sentiment as well. I'm going to use Birthday Wishes from the Itty Bitty Birthdays sentiment stamp set, and that's also going to be retiring in May. So I use it all the time. It's one of the sets that I do plan on keeping, and it just has all these birthday greetings. So there's my birthday wishes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm also going to punch it. Now this triple banner punch is retiring, but there's a new one that's available. It's actually in the spring catalog, and it does both. It does both like a banner like this, and then it also does an end that sort of looks like that. So that might be, that I think is going to be one of my next purchases, because it's sort of like one punch, but it does two things. So what the new punch does is it gives you this in several different sizes, and it gives you the option to do the little banner. Okay, so we have our sentiment, and then we have this piece here, and what I did And what you're going to do with the kit is you're just going to cut it so that we have two pieces. So there's our two pieces. We're going to put the one piece up here or down here, and actually I think it looks like I might have cut it 3 times. I think I went and put a piece over here and a piece over here, but I'm going to keep it with, I think I'm just going to keep it 2 pieces for now. So I'm going to glue this down and then I'm going to trim it. So we're going to grab our Tombow glue. And this card base is Just Jade. It's one of the in colors. This always happens. I don't know if you can hear my dogs panting in the background or not, but they just came back from their walk. Okay, let's hope this works. Oh, it works. Now it's coming out all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to stick this down. I'm going to trim it afterwards. Oops. That's the thing with the Tombow glue. Sometimes when you go and unclog it, a big glob comes out and it makes a mess. Okay, well, let's hope it doesn't make too much of a mess. Okay. Normally, I'm not so messy. Now we're going to take our snips and we're just going to trim the ends here. And then we have some of these flowers. And what I did on mine, it's not that noticeable, but you can take your blends and just add some color to it. This is the dark one. I've added some color to it. I don't have as many flowers as the kit will have. Just add them randomly wherever. Of course, my glue is now going crazy. It's like all over the place. Now this Birds and Branches set is carrying over to the new annual catalog. So if you don't have it yet, you still have a chance to get it. I believe it will still be available as a bundle. But I'm not positive. So if you get it now, you save 10% on the bundle, which is really nice. Okay, so there's our flowers. And then we're going to add our nest here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, sort of dab them on. I could see this getting kind of messy. There we go. So there's our nest. The kit that you get, you're gonna have your nest embossed, because I just sort of assumed that when you get the kit, you might not have the stamp set. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is we can add our sentiment, and I'm just gonna bump it up with some dimensionals. I have a lot of friends who have birthdays in May, so that's coming up. I think I have like 7 or 8 cards to send out in May. So I need a lot of birthday cards. So we're going to add this to our card. And then with the rhinestones, I'm just going to, whoops, I forgot about that glob of glue there. I think this is going to be one of those cards where I have glue everywhere. Okay, so we're going to put one there. Okay, and then to add our eggs, I sort of just, when I added my eggs, I sort of just kept it sort of closed so I know where to put my eggs. I'll put one like there. And the great thing about this die that comes with this set is when you cut out your eggs, you can cut all 3 out at once. Okay, so there's our eggs. Now if you do have the stamp set, then we have the bird, and I'll show you how I stamped the bird. So first of all, I took the one that looks like, I don't know, it has and the entire bird on it. So I took this image here, and I'm going to ink this up with crumb cake. So we're going to ink this up with crumb cake. Sorry about my dogs. This is, now we're using soft suede, and it's this stamp set, or this stamp right here. And we're gonna use that one right on top. So what I like to do is if I pre-cut my die or pre-cut my pieces, then I like to just lay them on when I stamp the image. If not, then I stamp the image and then die cut. But this is how it comes in your kit. So if you have the stamp set already, this is how I would stamp the image. So there's our bird if you have the stamp set. If you don't, there's also this stamp set here. And I'm just gonna grab a blending brush. So this is a blending brush. I'm just gonna add some ink to it. And we'll just put some color onto our bird this way. And again, this is soft suede. You can use whatever colors you want. You can even add some red or orange or blue to it. But this is what our sponged bird would look like in our card. So we can either put in this or we can put in this bird here. So I'm now going to glue this down. And I'm just going to make sure it's where I want it to be. And there's our finished card. So thanks again for joining me. Sorry about the dog barking. They don't like it when the doorbell rings. So stay tuned. I have more cards coming, more videos. And happy Sunday.